If I told you that something as small and simple as this crunchy little bar could help keep your legs strong for the rest of your life, would you believe me? Most people wouldn't. They'd laugh and say, "Doctor, come on, how can this sweet snack do that?" But as a doctor who spent decades studying muscle loss, poor circulation, and weakness in older adults, I can tell you, sometimes, the most powerful medicine isn't found in a pill, it's found in nature. Every single day, millions of seniors around the world struggle just to stand up from a chair, climb a few steps, or walk across a room without pain or trembling. Their legs, once full of life, slowly start losing strength, balance, and energy. And what breaks my heart most is that it doesn't happen overnight. It happens silently. You don't even notice it until one day you fall, or your knees start to ache, or your legs feel too tired to move. And yet, one simple daily habit could help slow down this process dramatically. That's right, a small, traditional food that our grandparents used to eat, made from just two humble ingredients: roasted peanuts and natural jaggery or caramelized sugar. Most people think it's just a sweet treat. But hidden inside are nutrients that can actually rebuild aging leg muscles, improve blood flow, and even support bone density, naturally. I've seen patients in their 70s and 80s walk stronger, climb stairs again, and even dance with their grandkids, simply by adding this to their daily routine. So today, I want to show you the truth behind this ancient, science-backed food, how it works inside your body, how much you should eat, and when to avoid it. Because if you start doing this one small thing every morning, you might just keep your legs strong for life. Stay with me till the end, because what you'll learn today might completely change the way you see your health and your future. Now, before we talk about how this simple food can rebuild your leg strength, I want you to truly understand why so many seniors lose it in the first place. Because once you know the why, the what to do becomes very simple. When you're young, your legs are like powerful engines. You can walk miles, climb stairs, carry groceries, and you don't even think about it. But somewhere after the age of 50 or 60, something starts to change quietly inside your body. Your muscles, especially those in your legs, begin to shrink. And not just from lack of exercise. Even people who walk every day or stay active still lose muscle after a certain point. This is a condition we doctors call sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It starts slowly, often around your mid-50s, and by the time you reach 70, you may have lost up to 30% of your leg muscle power. That's the reason so many seniors find it hard to get up from bed, stand from a chair, or maintain balance while walking. But sarcopenia is just one piece of the puzzle. The second problem is poor blood circulation. As we age, the arteries in our legs can become stiff or narrow, reducing the blood flow that delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Imagine your muscles as a house, and blood flow as the electric supply. Without enough current, the lights start to dim. Your legs feel weak, cold, or heavy because the energy simply isn't reaching them. The third reason is bone weakening. After 60, the body starts absorbing calcium from the bones faster than it replaces it. That's why bones become thinner, joints get stiffer, and simple movements, like standing or walking, start feeling harder. This is especially common in women after menopause due to lower estrogen levels, which protect bone strength. And then there's inflammation, a silent fire that burns inside your body. Years of sugar, processed food, stress, and lack of deep sleep can create tiny inflammations in your muscles and nerves. This inflammation blocks nutrient absorption, slows recovery, and leaves your legs feeling tired even after resting. But here's the most shocking part. It's not just physical. Leg weakness also affects your brain. Yes, your brain. Studies now show that when you lose strength in your legs, your brain receives less oxygen and fewer growth hormones. That means slower memory, more fatigue, and even a higher risk of falls or strokes. And that's exactly why I always tell my senior patients, if you want to protect your heart, your brain, your balance, and your independence, start by protecting your legs. Because your legs are not just limbs, they are your lifeline. They carry you to the bathroom, to the kitchen, to your loved ones. They hold your weight, your pride, your confidence. When they're strong, you move freely. When they're weak, you start losing pieces of your life, one step at a time. But here's the good news. And this is where that little peanut and jaggery bar comes in. Inside those golden brown blocks lies one of nature's most balanced combinations of protein, minerals, and energy, exactly what your aging legs are starving for. We'll talk about how this works in a moment, but I want you to remember this. Leg weakness is not inevitable. It's not a punishment of age. It's simply a signal from your body that it needs better fuel. And nature, in its beautiful simplicity, has already given it to us. So now, let's uncover the truth behind this ancient food. What makes it so powerful, why even modern science is starting to recognize its benefits, and how a small daily habit can bring strength back into your steps, no matter your age. Now, let's talk about this small, crunchy, golden brown bar that almost every senior has seen, or maybe even enjoyed, at some point in their life. We call it peanut chikki or peanut brittle, made from just two humble ingredients, roasted peanuts and natural jaggery, or caramelized sugar. It looks simple, but when you understand what's happening inside your body after eating it, you'll never look at it the same way again. Let's start with the peanut, nature's little powerhouse. Most people think of peanuts as a snack. But from a medical point of view, they are one of the most balanced, muscle-protecting foods you can find, especially for seniors. Each peanut is packed with high-quality plant protein, which your body uses as the raw material to rebuild aging muscle fibers. Remember, muscle loss after 60 is one of the biggest reasons for weakness and falls. And unlike animal protein, peanut protein is gentle on the kidneys and heart, perfect for older adults. But protein isn't all. Peanuts are rich in magnesium, potassium, and resveratrol, three nutrients that your legs absolutely love. Magnesium acts like nature's relaxant. It reduces cramping, improves muscle recovery, and even enhances blood flow to the legs. Potassium keeps the fluid balance inside your muscles stable, preventing stiffness or that heavy leg feeling. And resveratrol, the same compound found in red wine, protects your blood vessels from aging and stiffness. That means better circulation, more oxygen reaching your muscles, and less fatigue after walking or climbing stairs. Now let's move to the second ingredient, jaggery or natural sugar. Most people assume sugar is bad, and that's true for white, refined sugar. But jaggery is completely different. It's a traditional, unrefined form of cane juice, loaded with iron, calcium, and trace minerals. It helps purify the blood, boosts hemoglobin, and keeps oxygen delivery to your legs strong. And when paired with peanuts, it creates something magical, an instant energy and protein synergy that your muscles can use right away. When you eat peanut chikki in moderation, here's what happens inside your body. Your muscles get a gentle wave of protein, minerals, and glucose, not a sugar spike, but a steady energy release. That fuels your leg muscles, keeps them active longer, and helps repair tiny microtears that cause soreness or weakness. Your blood flow improves, your energy stays stable, and your legs feel lighter, stronger, more alive. But there's more. Peanut chikki contains healthy fats, the good kind your body needs to absorb vitamins D, E, and K. These fats protect your nerves, lubricate your joints, and slow the breakdown of muscle tissue. It's like adding oil to a rusty machine. Everything starts moving smoother again. And here's a secret most people don't know. The natural combination of jaggery and peanuts also helps balance your blood sugar after meals. Yes, it sounds surprising, but the fiber, fat, and protein in peanuts slow down the absorption of the jaggery, preventing sugar spikes and crashes. That's why in many traditional cultures, farmers and laborers would eat this before going to the fields. It kept their legs working strong for hours. So when you think of this food now, don't just see a candy bar. See it for what it truly is, a natural leg strength formula made by nature itself. It strengthens your muscles. It improves blood circulation. It nourishes your bones. And it fuels your energy all at once. Sometimes, the simplest foods are the smartest. And this humble little chikki, is one of them. But of course, how you eat it matters. Because just like any powerful food, timing and quantity can decide whether it heals you or harms you. So let's talk about that. The best time, the right amount, and the safe way to make it part of your daily senior routine without side effects. Now, Let's talk about what really happens inside your body when you start eating a small piece of this every single day. Because when I tell my patients, just one small bar of peanut chikki daily can change your leg strength, they usually look at me and smile, half curious, half doubtful. But after a few weeks, something beautiful starts happening. Their legs feel less tired. They walk longer without stopping. They climb stairs again without gasping for air. And slowly, that dull ache, that trembling feeling when standing up, begins to fade away. Why does this happen? Because your body finally starts getting the right fuel it's been craving for years. Let's break it down gently. When you eat peanut chikki in the morning, your blood sugar rises slowly and steadily, not sharply like with pastries or sweets. That means your muscles get a long-lasting stream of energy, not a quick burst. Your leg muscles, which are some of the largest and hungriest in your body, begin to use this energy to stay active and rebuild themselves. The protein from peanuts helps repair the small muscle fibers that break down from daily wear and tear. This process is called muscle protein synthesis, and it's something that slows down dramatically with age. But with enough natural protein, your body starts rebuilding those fibers again, giving your legs back their strength and shape. At the same time, the healthy fats in peanuts nourish your nerves, improving coordination and balance. You might notice that your steps feel more stable. You don't wobble as easily. You feel more control when walking on uneven ground. That's not magic, that's biology. Your nerves and muscles are finally communicating properly again. Now let's talk about circulation, something that every senior struggles with. The resveratrol and arginine in peanuts act like gentle natural vasodilators, meaning they open up your blood vessels. When that happens, more oxygen and nutrients reach your legs. You feel warmth in your calves, lighter steps, and better endurance. Even your skin tone on the legs may improve slightly because of healthier blood flow. And here's something many people overlook: jaggery's role in circulation. The iron in jaggery helps your body build more red blood cells, which carry oxygen. That means every muscle fiber in your legs starts getting the oxygen it needs to work efficiently. If you've ever felt your legs burn out too quickly or feel cold and heavy, this combination can change that. Now let's move to the bones, the foundation that holds your legs upright. Both peanuts and jaggery provide trace minerals like phosphorus, calcium, and manganese, which support bone density. When you pair that with even light daily walking or stretching, you're giving your bones the nutrients and stress they need to stay strong. In women after 60, this becomes especially powerful. Because lower estrogen levels cause rapid calcium loss, a little peanut chikki after meals can slow that bone thinning by providing steady mineral support. Another hidden benefit: reduced inflammation. Peanuts contain natural antioxidants like vitamin E and niacin, which help neutralize free radicals. Over time, this can ease joint stiffness and help those morning aches disappear. You'll find your knees bending more smoothly and your ankles less swollen. And then comes something every senior loves: energy and mood. When your blood sugar remains steady, your brain stays alert, and your body feels lighter. The combination of glucose, protein, and magnesium works almost like a natural antidepressant. You feel active, positive, and even more confident walking outdoors or playing with your grandkids again. I still remember one of my patients, Mrs. Howard, a 72-year-old retired teacher. She used to struggle just walking from her living room to her garden. After I suggested this small daily habit, one piece of homemade peanut chikki after breakfast, her strength began returning. Within 2 months, she told me with tears in her eyes, "Doctor, I can finally walk to my mailbox again without pain." That's when I realized once more, healing doesn't always come from new drugs or expensive supplements. Sometimes, it comes from old wisdom, the foods that kept our grandparents strong and active all their lives. So yes, eating peanut chikki every day can truly help you keep your legs strong, for life. But remember, balance is key. Because too much of a good thing can also backfire. Let me explain how to eat it the right way, with perfect timing and safe combinations, so your body benefits fully without side effects. Now, my friends, before you rush to your kitchen and start eating peanut chikki every few hours, let me give you something even more valuable: the doctor's way to use it safely. Because just like any powerful food, this little bar can be your medicine or your mistake, depending on how you use it. Let's begin with timing. When to eat it. The best time to eat peanut chikki is in the morning, about 30 minutes after breakfast. Because in the morning, your body is ready to use nutrients efficiently. Your digestion is stronger, your metabolism is awake, and your leg muscles are preparing for the day's activity. That one small piece after breakfast gives your body steady energy throughout the day, preventing weakness, fatigue, or dizziness. If you eat it on an empty stomach, the jaggery may raise your blood sugar a bit too quickly. So always pair it with breakfast or right after a small meal. If you prefer an evening snack, that's okay too, but make sure it's at least 2 hours before bedtime. Eating it too late at night can interfere with your blood sugar rhythm and slow digestion while you sleep. Now let's talk about how much to eat. This part is crucial. For most seniors, one small piece, about 20 to 25 grams, per day is enough. That's roughly the size of your thumb. More than that, and the calorie load can start adding up. Remember, peanut chikki is dense in nutrients, but also rich in natural fats and sugars. A little goes a long way. If you're diabetic, don't worry, you don't have to avoid it completely. Just keep your portion smaller, around half a piece, 10 to 12 grams, and always eat it after a meal, never alone. The fiber and protein in peanuts will slow down the sugar absorption and prevent spikes. Now, let's talk about what to combine it with and what not to. White heavy checkmark best combinations. Pair it with a glass of warm water, or better yet, a cup of green tea or herbal tea. That helps your body digest the healthy fats smoothly and improves mineral absorption. You can also eat a few slices of fruit, like apple or orange, a little later for extra antioxidants. Prohibited. Avoid these combinations. Never eat peanut chikki immediately after milk or with yogurt. Dairy can interfere with the absorption of iron and antioxidants from the jaggery, and it may cause bloating for sensitive stomachs. Also, avoid eating it with fried or oily food. Peanuts already contain healthy fats. Adding deep-fried snacks on top can overload your digestion. And please, don't replace your meals with it. It's a supplement, not a substitute. Think of it like a natural muscle booster, not your main food. One more important thing, hydration. Whenever you eat something rich in protein and minerals like peanuts, your body needs water to process it properly. So make sure you drink enough fluids during the day. Plain water, herbal teas, or light soups. Now, here's a special doctor's tip I always share with my older patients. If you want to double the benefits for your legs, eat your peanut chikki, then go for a 5 to 10 minute walk. Yes, just a small walk after eating. It helps your body use that energy right away, improving blood flow to your legs and helping nutrients reach your muscles faster. You'll be amazed at how quickly your legs start feeling more alive. And finally, quality matters. If you're buying peanut chikki from the store, read the label carefully. Avoid the ones made with refined sugar, glucose syrup, or artificial colors. They destroy the health benefits. Always go for traditional, handmade, or organic versions, or better yet, make it at home with roasted peanuts and natural jaggery. It takes only 10 minutes to make, but the difference it can make to your health is priceless. I've seen seniors who couldn't stand for more than a few minutes regain their balance and confidence just by adding this small step to their morning routine. Because when you fuel your legs the right way, you don't just walk better, you live better. Now, let's bring it all together. Let's talk about what this simple habit means for your future, your independence, your energy, your freedom to move, and my final advice to keep your legs strong for life. Now, let me speak to you heart to heart. Because at this stage of life, it's not just about numbers, calories, or nutrients. It's about living with strength, dignity, and independence. You see, when your legs are strong, your life feels lighter. You move freely. You got more. You smile more. You feel connected to the world, to your children, your friends, your memories. But when your legs grow weak, everything starts to shrink. Your movement, your confidence, your joy. And that's what I want to protect you from. Because aging should never mean losing control of your body. It should mean living smarter, not slower. And that's exactly what this simple daily habit can help you do. Just one small piece of peanut chikki, nature's own energy bar. can provide your body with everything it needs to stay active, balanced, and strong. It's not about eating something fancy. It's about understanding your body and giving it what it truly needs, real, natural strength. Every time you take that small bite, remember what you're feeding. Not just your muscles, but your freedom. Not just your bones, but your confidence. Not just your body, but your independence. I've seen patients in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s regain their balance, improve their walking speed, and feel younger again, just by making this one change. You don't have to run marathons. You don't need expensive supplements. You just need consistency. Every morning, one small piece, one small walk, one small promise to yourself. Music softens, doctor leans forward slightly, sincere tone. And if you're listening to this today, take it as a sign, your body is ready to heal. Give it the care it deserves. You've spent your whole life taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of you. So tomorrow morning, when the sun rises, make yourself a cup of warm tea, take that little piece of peanut chikki, and say to yourself, I am keeping my legs strong for life. Because strength isn't about age, it's about attention. And when you start paying attention, your body always rewards you. Pause. Doctor smiles gently. If you found this message helpful, share it with someone you care about, a friend, a parent, a grandparent, anyone who deserves to walk strong for life. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed senior health secrets that truly work. This is Dr. Mitchell reminding you. Stay strong, stay active, and always keep walking forward, one healthy step at a time.